Hey, friends and fans, welcome to today's episode of The Magic of Music. My name is John Lerack, and today we're talking about repeats. What are repeats? Well, you know what it means to repeat something. You do it all over again. And in music, composers often have times where they want you to play for a while or sing for a while and then go back and do the whole thing or part of it again. Maybe because they've added a different verse or just because they really want to reinforce what they wrote at the beginning. So there are several different ways they can indicate in our music where to go back to, but today we're just going to talk about the simple repeat sign. So I called it a simple repeat sign, but it can be used in different ways. First of all, if the composer wants you to repeat the whole thing, they only need to put a single repeat sign, and that means for you to go all the way back to the beginning and do it over again. Other pieces of music, though, may just require you to repeat a certain section, a measure, or a phrase, or something else. So, in that case, they need to have a repeat sign both at the beginning of where the repeat starts and at the end where it finishes. So, when you get over here, you know to go back to here and do it all over again, and then continue on. Another way the repeat sign is used is you start someplace and you go to the repeat sign, you go back to the appropriate spot and play what you've already played, but maybe the second time you're playing, when you get to the end, the composer wrote something slightly different at the end. Maybe it's a different note, maybe it's a different chord underneath, maybe they want you to go on to a different section. So we have what we call endings, and the most common are first and second endings. When we use first and second endings, we play from the beginning of the song, we get to the first ending, and we repeat back to where the repeat sign is or the beginning, whichever is appropriate, and then we play all the way through again. But when we come to where it says first ending, and you can see the line over the measures that are part of the first ending, we skip those because those were for the first time only, and we jump to the second ending. Sometimes the second ending will be the end of the song, and sometimes it will continue on to more music. Of course, we can have repeat signs as many as we want anywhere in the music. We can repeat the same section multiple times. We can have more than just a first and second ending. We could have a first and second that are the same, and then a third ending. We could have first, second, and third, and then a fourth. We could have each ending be slightly different. It all depends on what the writer of the song wants you to do at that moment. And repeats don't only have to be in one place. They can be through the entire song, as I've shown you. They can be anywhere in the song, and they can be several places in the song. Depending on the style of music that the composer is writing, there may be rules as to when and where they can use repeats, but in general, know that you can repeat different sections of the music as often as you want and as many of them as you want. So that's it for today's Magic of Music episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my page and make sure to sign on notifications so you'll know whenever a new video comes up, whether it's the Magic of Music or me doing something else like performing a song or giving a workshop or being in a concert, something else you might like to see. I'd also love it if you haven't done so already to follow me on Facebook and Instagram under John Lirac Music, and I'm going to put the links below in the comments. As always, if you have a question or there's something you'd like to see me cover in a future video, please leave it down in the comments below and I'll do my best to get to it in another time. Otherwise, thanks for watching and see you next episode.